The fate of Reynaldo Verde remains in limbo tonight. Belize's deputy director of the newly amalgamated Belize Tax Services Department remains in detention in the USA, following charges of interference with commerce by means of extortion and attempted extortion. The F.B.I. has at least 3 audio recordings between Verde and C.E.O. of Legacy Global Development, Chris Williams, who began constructing Orchid Bay Resort in Corozal. The allegation is that Verde used his high government position to threaten and demand hundreds of thousands of dollars in bribe from Williams for his tax woes to disappear. The first contact was made in 2017 via a middleman who reportedly informed Williams that Verde wanted to speak with him. The first meeting occurred in January 19, 2017, when Verde told Williams that the tax debt amounted to $1 million Belize dollars. The meeting was secretly recorded, and so were 2 others, including a sting operation which occurred at Orchid Bay on August 2019. Prior to that meeting, Williams attempted to convince Verde to meet in Mexico, Panama, or the US, but Verde refused. During the August meeting, Verde reportedly made several offers and demands. Verde allegedly demanded that Williams pay $300,000. Verde wanted the amount in cash and not via wire transfer. Williams and Verde then discussed Williams giving him property instead. Verde, who was reportedly armed during the meeting, left with $1,000 from Williams. Earlier this month, prior to the details of the allegations being released, Prime Minister Dean Barrows asked for comment.
What I can say is this. The United States authorities have not acted in a way that the government of Belize finds satisfactory. Indeed, they have acted in a way that should form the basis of some kind of complaint on our behalf. Nothing to do with detaining this man, nothing to do with charging this man. It has to do with the fact that the rules of comity, the rules of the relations between states recognize and accept that each country is entitled to seek to protect its nationals. Mr. Verde is innocent until proven guilty. So for my purposes, I am not going to get into the merits or otherwise of the charges against him. But I do complain bitterly about the fact that he was not, or the government of Belize, and therefore Mr. Verde, we both were disrespected by this failure, this refusal on the part of the U.S. authorities to allow our consular personnel to have access to Verde until way down in the week after he was detained on the weekend.
A government press release on September 12 stated, quote, Verde's employment status with the government of Belize will be put before the Public Services Commission in accordance with the rules and regulations for the public services for consideration and decision, unquote. Verde's attorney denies the allegations. Reporting for News 5, Hipólito Novello.